Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a message for Capricorn. So thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. I do really appreciate it. As always, if you want to join me on Patreon to see the extended Capricorn readings, you can. And also, if you want to join the December 31 Days to Manifest Your 2026, I'm posting every day there. So feel free to check that out. All right, so let's go ahead and get a full moon message today for Capricorn. All right, so you guys have the Dream Weaver, and bottom of the deck is Nightmare. So let's see what we have here. All right. Okay. Dream Weaver. So goal setting, action, and effort. So Dream Weaver is reminding you to determine your own path through life because to a large extent, your destiny is in your hands. This card is the antithesis to antithesis, oh my gosh, of drifting through life, expecting everything to just come to you, growing increasingly resentful though towards those who go out and make things happen for themselves. Let's see. There we go. Dreamweaver is telling you to take charge of your destiny by setting a few goals and working steadily towards them. Don't be one of those people who constantly complain that they can't catch a break or get a foot in the door of their dream job. Don't sit back and wait for someone else to open up a few doors for you or to give you a leg up. Do those things for yourself. You are your own leg up. You can open up your own doors to success. However, you must be prepared to put in the work. The universe works with you, not for you. It will only match your own level of effort. So if you don't put the effort in, you won't reap any rewards. This card reminds you not to keep playing the victim, but to take on the role of the manifester. Determine what you want and then take determined steps towards having it. All right. So yeah, I feel like this is like a huge shifting point for you guys, okay? I feel like this is a time where a lot of you guys, for this full moon that we have today, it's a reset. You're going to be in a place where you feel that, okay, now I can breathe, or okay, now this is what I'm going to be doing. Like you guys could be getting a lot more like insight on like your career or your finances or your family matters or your goals or where you want to be next year, that kind of thing, which again is why I created the December tier, because there's a whole financial reading. There's a reading every single day to better your month so you can be prepared. So feel free to check that out. But yeah, this is a reset for you guys. If you start to feel like, if you start to feel a lot better about your situation or about your day-to-day, it's definitely for a reason. So this is a time where maybe in the past you guys could have been like, okay, no, this is not like hustle culture or grind culture because you had things going on with day-to-day. With family, with situations, with negotiations, with friendships, with relationships. But again, once you guys start to feel like things lightening up, I feel like that is your green light to really determine how much effort and how much work you want to put in order to get to where you need to go. Now, the other part about that is this is a good thing, okay? Because a lot of you may still be in a space where you're like, oh my goodness, I'm like, you may not really realize that your timelines are not like the same anymore. Like everything that you were going through here, right? Or for example, in the past, you didn't have enough time to do this. Exercising was on the back of the, back of the schedule. Like, that is the last thing I'm doing. Going out and finances or doing this or investing in that and saving or whatever could have been the least of your priorities. But now it's like, again, you're going to realize that you're in a better space, and then you may kind of get a little stuck between, oh, I'm going to sleep in. Oh, I'm not going to sign up for this. Oh, I'm not sure. You're going to be kind of in that teeter-totter energy. And this is saying, like, this full moon today, okay? And, it sets a tone for the rest of the month, which sets the tone for 2026. So this is going to be a time for you guys to, like, pick it up. Put a little more effort into your day-to-day. But again, even like the message here, and I tell people this all the time, I feel like God, the universe, your higher power, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in, and manifestation in particular, works with effort, okay? So, like, even little things, right? I always try to communicate this to people. I'm doing something different today than I would have done in the past. I would have slept in on this Saturday, but instead I got up and I went to the gym, and then I came back home, and then I went to sleep. You get what I'm saying? So it's little changes. That little bit of effort, okay, will show you, wait, I'm not in that same timeline. I'm not stressed about blank, 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 and blank. Because again, you probably are not realizing that you're not in the same boat as before, because some things may be a little groggy or a little unclear, or you may not have heard a update on a certain thing. You may be like, okay, I don't know when this is going to happen. Or maybe you're waiting for something months ahead. So this is the perfect time for you guys to kind of be in this space here. Okay. Let's get to the bottom of the deck before I start to pull tarot, because I pulled that up beforehand and I really like it, okay? What you guys do not see is nightmare, okay? So fear, courage, and then overcoming. So the creature of our darkest dreams, the nightmare, brings chilling visions to our sleep, leaving us anything but rested. Sleepwalking, night terror, sleep paralysis, waking in a cold sweat. These are the tools she uses to get our attention. The nightmare knows that the best way to overcome fear is to face it, and the best place to face it down is in dreams, as we sleep safely in our bed. Sorry, guys. When this card comes up, it's suggesting that you take steps to face up to the things that frighten you, whether it is a phobia, such as arachnophobia, or an existential fear, such as loneliness or death. Explore where your fear comes from. Try to understand it and its origin within your psyche. Ride the nightmare until you have tamed her wild spirit and rendered her powerless over you, by facing down your fears one at a time. While it is impossible to live without any fear at all, it is possible to live fearlessly and to face down those terrors as and when they present themselves. Use dream spells for a better night's sleep. Next time the nightmare visits you, jump on her back and see where she takes you. Regard your dreams as teaching tools and don't be afraid of the dark. I love that. So this is basically saying, this is what you guys do not see about this this full moon today. The things that bother you, the things that are keeping you up at night, the things that you're like, oh my God, I got to text this person back, or I need to get an update on this, or I need to pay this, or I need to do that. I need to talk to this person. I need to talk to that person. I need to do this. Those are the things that are going to be nudging you, like super nudging you at this time. Because they need to get done. Okay. So again, if you feel kind of like nervous or anxious about like simple tasks and simple things, again, understand, why is it bothering me? Okay, let me get this done. Let me see what this person says. Let me see what options I have. Okay. That's what you guys don't see, because that's all. If you look at both of these cards, I mean, if you listen to what I said versus looking at it, because I mean, they're just pictures, right? they're both asking effort of you, okay? So again, try not to overthink it. Whatever you are up at night thinking about, dang it, I need to do this. Again, it's going to work. Putting a little bit of effort is going to be very beneficial to you at this time. Let's get some closing cards for this spread. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. So we have the Chariot, which is great. Six of Swords. Judgment. Five of Pentacles as advice. All right. So what I'm getting here is the Chariot. So you guys are, again, moving towards a different timeline. You're not understanding this yet, okay? Because maybe you've experienced the Chariot reverse. Maybe Cancer season was very important. You could have experienced a lot of delays, a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of like feeling like you can't really express yourself because you have things going on, or, you know, anything like that. But Six of Swords, you guys are leaving this behind. You're wrapping it up and you're taking everything with you, okay? So like what you have right now, it's not going to be taken, okay? Like, I feel you're packing things up. You got everything you need. Your finances, your family matters, your assets, your day-to-day, like your relationship, all that is coming with you, okay? And so no need to worry in a sense. And that could be the thing that may be kind of giving you nervousness or anxiety here with that Nightmare card. Things that if you don't do these things by a certain deadline, or if you don't do these things by a certain this, or if you don't have this, or you don't do this, or you don't sign this, or you don't have this conversation or check in on this, then it could impact this. So that's the again, whatever you're doing, think about, why is this bothering me? Why am I procrastinating? Why am I not seeing my options for these things? Okay, because it's important to you, which is why it could be bothering you. But this card is directly tied to this card. So it's basically the things that bother you are the things that you need to put effort into. Okay, anything you're delaying is the main thing that's going to be very important for you guys to really put effort into at this time. And then we have Judgment, which is really good. I love the Judgment card. You're making a decision in your favor. God, your higher power, the universe, whatever you believe in. It's like, okay, awesome. Yes, let's move forward. You know, so whatever you want is already yours. Okay. You guys, I feel like now through the 20th. Okay. The 20th could be very important here, but now through the 20th, it's going to be a very, 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 very important time to just do little things each day. Some type of decision goes in your favor, or some type of something you're wanting to acquire, a certain decision, a certain outcome, a certain lifestyle, a certain schedule goes in your favor. I feel like towards the end of this month. And your advice is the Five of Pentacles. Your advice is to be in a space where you're like, you know what? I'm not the stressed out Capricorn placement that I was, 3 months ago, 5 months ago, 4 months ago, 2 months ago. I'm not going to be, dealing, what's the word? Like, not escapism, but like the old habits or the old day-to-day things, or procrastination, or putting things on the back burner that I used to do because of my situation or whatever I was going through. It's actually not what I'm going through right now. So I feel like this is going to be a really good time and a really good start to the weekend to really think about what's bothering you, what's nudging at you to get done. Why is it important, right? Does it affect your day-to-day? Does it affect your family? What small things you could do to show God, your higher power, the universe, whatever you believe in, that you are ready. Like, you're like, okay, I'm tired, or I'm nervous, but I'm going to call this person. I'm going to, move forward with this or that, whatever that looks like for you guys. And then also think about what patterns or habits can you get rid of? Can you, Five of Pentacles, like, nope, I'm not doing that anymore. So feel free to let me know your thoughts, how this resonates with you. Thank you guys so much for being here and hitting the like button. I do appreciate it. And thank you for watching.